thanks for joining me today. I'm super excited because we're talking about rocks, and I love rocks. I have lots to say about it, and I have lots to teach you about it. So thanks for joining me. You know, one of the things that I want to tell you about rocks is that they're used for all different kinds of things. Sometimes they're used for jewelry, like this piece that I'm wearing. This is a big rock, you know. This is a different kind of rock inside right here. Do you know that chalk, the kind that you draw on the sidewalk with and draw pictures, sidewalk chalk, did you know that is made out of rock? True, it's a true story. And things like all the things that the roads are made out of, concrete uses rock in there too. A lot of buildings that are built use rock. Rock is used for lots of really important things. So I can't wait to teach you all about it. And the other thing that people say about rocks when they say, oh, rocks are so boring. And you say to somebody, you know, like, what color is a rock? The first color that somebody says is like the first color you think of what color is a rock. People are usually going to say, guess what? Brown or gray. That's usually the two things that I hear when someone says what color is a rock. But I'm going to show you that that is not necessarily true. I mean, take a look at this rock. Do you see all the colors that are in this rock? I see white, and I see reds, and I see grays, and I see blacks. I mean, there's so many different colors in that rock. It's so super cool. And we're going to be talking about a lot of this a little bit later, but I really am excited to teach you about how super cool rocks are. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to read a story to you called Dave's Down to Earth Rock Shop. So here's the cover of the book. Okay. A package for Josh arrived in the mail. It was from Uncle Nick. Uncle Nick is always sending me cool things, Josh told his best friend, Amy. He gently shook the box. Something rattled around inside. Josh collected buttons with funny sayings on them and marbles too. He collected comics and baseball cards. In fact, he had the biggest baseball card collection in the block. Josh ripped open the package. It's a rock, he announced. Why would your uncle send you a rock? Amy asked. I don't know, Josh answered. He looked into the box again. Maybe he'd missed something. There was a note from Uncle Nick. It said, this is a rock for my trip to Hawaii. You're such a great collector. I thought you might want to try collecting something new. Rocks are everywhere, said Josh. Why would anyone want to collect them? Maybe it's a special rock, said Amy, but the rock didn't look very special. It wasn't shiny or pretty. It was just dull gray rock. See, that's what I mean. Everyone says a dull gray rock. Let's take it over to Dave's rock shop, Amy suggested. I bet Dave can tell us something about it. That says Dave's Down to Earth Rock Shop. Notice how in the window, how they're sorted, small, big, and medium. Josh and Amy hopped on their bikes. When they got to the rock shop, they saw all kinds of rocks on display in the window. Some were small, some were medium sized, some were really big. How do you like my display? A voice asked. Josh and Amy turned to see Dave. It's great, Josh answered. Why are all the rocks in different piles? Amy asked. Well, I collect rocks and then I organize them into different ways, Dave answered. These rocks are grouped by size. Can you see that really closely in the picture? By size, small, medium, and large. Inside Dave's shop, Josh and Amy looked around. Wow, said Josh, you really like rocks, huh? Rocks are remarkable, answered Dave. They can tell us amazing things like how the earth was formed and what kinds of plants and animals lived here long ago. What about my rock? Josh asked. He held it out for Dave to see. Oh, remarkable, Dave cried. Can you tell us what kind of rock it is, Amy asked. Of course, Dave answered. This rock came out of a volcano. It's called basalt. This book can tell you all about it. So friends, basalt is super duper common in where we live in the Pacific Northwest because a lot of our area was built by volcanoes. So you can find basalt really easily around here. After their trip to Dave's shop, Josh and Amy started picking up rocks wherever they went. When they had a small pile, they decided to go back to see Dave. They stopped at the window again, and the window was totally different. Now all the rocks were grouped by color. How do you like my new display? Dave asked. It's really cool, Josh answered. I never knew rocks were so colorful, Amy said. Rocks are made up of minerals, Dave explained. The minerals are what make the rocks different colors. There are so many colors, it's hard work deciding what group each rock belongs in. Take a look at this picture here, friends, and see all of the different colors that you can sort the rocks into. Inside the shop, there were even more rocks than before. We've been collecting more rocks too, Josh said. Dave carefully examined each one. Remarkable, Dave said, pointing to some strange outlines on the rocks. These are called fossils. Your book will tell you about them. Fossils are clues to Earth's past. Clues? Does that mean we're kind of like rock detectives? Asked Amy. Yes, Dave said. In a way it does. And friends, I don't want to tell you too much about the project yet, but I totally want you guys to be rock detectives for the project. Soon Josh forgot all about his other collections. He and Amy spent all their extra time looking for rocks. They looked for rocks in the park and the creek behind Josh's house. And Josh picked up some ocean rocks when he went to the beach with his family. And Amy picked up some mountain rocks when she went camping with her aunt. And Uncle Nick sent another rock from his trip to the Grand Canyon. Every Saturday, Josh and Amy rode their bikes to Dave's shop. They helped Dave sort through his piles of rocks, and he told them things about the rocks that they had found. On Saturday, the shop window was different again. Josh and Amy saw that the rocks were divided into 3 groups. Each group had a sign over it. Do you like the new display? Dave asked. It's very scientific, Amy answered. We'll have to look in the rock book to see what those names mean. Sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous. That's a different way to sort rocks. We're going to talk about that next week. As they helped Dave, Josh started thinking about their collection. We have so many rocks now, I think we should put them into groups like Dave does, he said. We could group our rocks by size, Amy said, or maybe by color or by type. There are lots of different ways to group rocks, said Dave. One way is to group them by how hard they are. Did you know that some rocks are soft and can be broken easily, and some are super duper duper hard and cannot be broken? Some rocks are harder than others, Dave said. Your book will explain it to you. So this book tells them about how they can figure out which rocks are hard and which rocks are soft. We'll talk more about that a little bit later too. It took Josh and Amy a week, but they finally sorted their whole collection by how hard the rocks were. Then they found a big box and divided it into 5 different sections. They carefully put all their rocks into the sections and they labeled each one. Super cool. Look at them working so hard as rock detectives. When everything was ready, Josh and Amy carried the box to Dave's shop. They couldn't wait to show Dave how they had organized their rocks, but Dave wasn't there. What? Josh and Amy waited all afternoon, but Dave never showed up. Finally, they figured out a way to leave their collection inside for Dave to see when he got back. It looks like they put it through the kitty door. That's silly. next morning, Josh and Amy rushed over to Dave's shop. They stopped in front of the window to see if Dave had made a new display after his day of rock hunting. They couldn't believe what they saw. Look at all those people looking in that window. I wonder what they saw. Josh and Amy's rock collection. All of Dave's rocks had been taken away. The only thing in the window was their very own collection. Just then, Dave popped out of the shop. "Here are my new rock experts," he cheered. "How do you like the new display?" Josh and Amy looked at each other and laughed. "Remarkable," they shouted. They must have felt really proud that their display got to be in the window of the shop. That's the end of the story. So friends, I love this book because sorting rocks is one of the coolest things you can do with rocks. In fact, my son used to sort rocks all the time when he was your age. He used to do it by color and by size and by how shiny they were. So I want to write some words down, some describing words to describe some of the rocks that we're thinking about. So I'm going to pick up a rock here and I'm going to show it to you. Can you see it okay? What color is that rock? What color is it? It's white. So white is a describing word to describe the rock. Do you know what else about this rock? It's really smooth. It feels really soft when I touch it. It's really smooth. So smooth is a really good describing word. Smooth. It's smooth. All right, how about a different rock? Let's see. How about this rock? You see it? What color is it? It's kind of tricky. To me, it looks like a dark, dark red. So I'm going to write red. And if you look really carefully at this rock, do you notice that it has like holes in it? Can you see that? That it has holes in it? So I'm going to write holes too. This one, I do not want to rub it on my face or even on my hand. It actually feels really scratchy. It feels really rough. Rough is another describing word that we can use for rocks. Rough. R-O-U-G-H. It's a really weird word to spell. Rough. Okay, let's see. Whoa. How about this rock? I have to hold it really close so you can see it. Can you see it really, really well? Oh, I can't really get that much closer. Oh, I'm going to stand up so you can see better. Is that better? Can you see a little bit? What color is this rock? It's pink! Did you know that rocks can be pink? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. It's pink. The other thing that's super duper cool about this rock, look at it really carefully. Did you see that it has lines on it? Could you see that it had lines? It has stripes. So I'm going to write down stripes. Stripes. It has stripes on it. And some rocks even have spots. Like this one has holes on it. Let's see if I can find one that has spots. Yeah, you can kind of see it on that one. Let's see if I can find a different one. Oh, this one's really hard to see. I hope maybe I'm going to hold it up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it that well. This one does have spots that are gray. It's a black rock that has little tiny gray spots. Can you see the little tiny gray spots on it? It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? They're little tiny gray spots right on the tip. All right, well, you might be able to see, you might not. But anyway, there are some rocks that have spots on there too. So there's so many ways to describe rocks, right? They can be different colors like white and pink and red. They can be smooth or they can be rough. They can have stripes. They can have spots. It's really pretty cool. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about? Some rocks are sparkly. This one's really sparkly. Can you see the sparkles? Yeah, they're sparkly too. So there's lots of different ways to think about rocks. And in a minute, we're gonna start sorting them. So I'm gonna get it set up and I'll see you right back in a few. Thanks for listening to that story, friends. I have this set up now and we're gonna sort rocks just like they did in the book, okay? So we have 6 different colors here. You help me remind myself what color these are. What color is this? Yellow, purple, white, pink, green, and black. All right, let's start with the first one. What color is this rock? It is not white. It's pink. It goes on the pink one. Nice job. How about this one right here? What color is this rock? You're right, it's white. It goes on that one right there. As I look at this one, I see different colors, but what color I see the most is green. So I'm gonna put it on green. This one's big, it's dark. I'm gonna call it black. Okay, let's see what else here. What do you think about this one right here? Can you see what color is in that? I don't think it's white. See how that looks different? I don't think it's green. I think it's yellow. I think it's got a lot of yellow in it, so I'm gonna put it in yellow. How about this one? What color is that one? Black. That's what I think too. It's black. This one? I'm putting it in white. It's got some other colors in there, but see, it matches with white really well. Ooh, this one's pretty. We talked about this one earlier. It has stripes on it. Can you see what color that one is? Pink. It's gonna go on the pink paper. How about this one? We're gonna match it with one. Which one does it match it with the most? Green. I call it green too. How about this one? There's 2 colors there, but there's one special color there that I see a lot of. You see that purple? I'm gonna put in the purple. Look at this one. This one also has a lot of purple. Isn't that cool? It's not green, definitely not black. It's not yellow. It has a lot of purple in there. So cool to me. How about this one? Almost see-through. Yellow? No. Purple? No. White? No. What color is it? It's pink. It is pink. You did it. All right. Can you see this one? This one's super cool. What color do you think it is? Black? No. Green? No. I have it in yellow. Yes, I do. How about this one? This one feels pretty to me. It's nice and smooth. What color is it? Is it white? It is not. Is it pink? No. Is it green? It is. It's green. All right. This one, super, has a shiny side. You see what color that one is? That's Moose. It's black, he said. Moose said it was black. He was right. All right. How about last one? What color do you think this one is? Is it black? Is it purple? Or is it white? It's white. Look at that, you my friends. Look, do you see how rocks are so many different colors? Psh, people call them brown and gray. They're so wrong. There's so many colors in rocks. All right, I'm going to sort this one more time, and we're going to do it one more time. So give me a minute. I'm going to do some magic, and I'll be right back with a different way to sort it. Okay, friends, I got a new setup here. So we already sorted by color. This time, we're going to sort by size. So I have a little chart here. Big rocks, medium rocks, and small rocks. En español, grande, mediano, y pequeño. Okay? Big, medium, and small. We're going to sort by size this time around. Big, medium, or small? You tell me. Big, medium, or small? Small. It's going to go with the small rocks. Okay. How about this one? Big, medium, or small? Big. It is definitely very large. We're going to put it where the large rocks go. How about this one? Big, medium, or small? Small. It's small. How about this? Look at this sparkly one. It's super duper sparkly. It's medium size. I'm going to put that one right in the middle there. That's a medium-sized one. How about this one? Big, medium, or small? Is it large? Is it medium, or is it small? We could say it's medium. Let's say it's medium. How about this one? Can you even see it? It's small. What about this one? How super cool is this? It makes me feel like it's the opposite of kryptonite and that I'm a superhero, kind of like Superman. It's large, right? It goes in the big rocks. How about this one? Do you know that my son Julian found this on the beach one day and he said, look, Mommy, it's in the shape of a heart, and then he gave it to me. Isn't that sweet? So I always keep it on my dresser. It's super special to me. Big, medium, or small? It's medium. I'm going to put it in the medium. Yeah. How about this one? Big, medium, or small? Big, medium, or small? I'm putting it in small. How about this one? Large, medium, or small? Medium. What about this one? Large, medium, or small? This one actually is super special to me too. It's large. Let's put on large. It's so large it doesn't even fit on that. It's so large. It's large. It's large and in charge. Let's see, can I put it up so we can see it? Nice. How about this one? Large, medium, or small? Small. How about this one? Large, medium, or small? Medium. We'll do one more. How about this one? Large, medium, or small? I'm going to put it in the small. Okay, friends, now we're going to talk about the project. So I have sorted all of my rocks, small and medium and large. And we've talked about all the different ways that you can describe rocks, right? You can do it by color. We have pink and black and green and blue and yellow. We have all those different colors. You can sort them by whether they're rough or whether they're super smooth, whether they have stripes or spots, if they're sparkly like this one. So there's lots of different ways that we can think about rocks, right? And so what you're gonna do for the project today is that you're gonna be rock detectives. And the thing that you need to be a rock detective is either an egg carton, empty egg carton, and if your family is not an egg-eating family, then you can take a cupcake tin. And you're just gonna go be a rock detective, and you're gonna go search all around town to find some super duper cool rocks. Not any rock. Don't just pick up any rock and be like, found it, found it, found it. No, I want this rock to be super cool and super special too. So pick it up, examine it, see if you really like it, and if you do, it's a keeper. If not, put it back. And here's the cool thing about our area is that a long time ago, this whole area where we used to live, where we do live, but now we didn't a long time ago, it was all covered in water. All of it was covered in water. And because of that, a lot of the rocks that you'll find will be super smooth because when water runs over rocks for a long time, it makes them smoother and smoother over time. So like, remember I was telling you about this special rock that Julian found at the beach that is in the shape of a heart that he found and he gave me? It's super smooth because the water was running over it for a long time and it makes it nice and smooth. So you'll probably find a lot of smooth rocks, but you'll probably find some rocks that are rough too, okay? And there are a lot of really, really cool rocks. I've been doing work in my yard and digging and planting, and I hit big rocks in my yard all the time because the whole area was covered by water a long time ago. So you guys are gonna be rock detectives and you're gonna find super duper cool rocks and then just put it and collect your rocks. Maybe you'll do little ones in this one. Maybe you'll do only the pink ones in this one. Maybe you'll do only the ones that are deep red or orange in that one. Ooh, this one's pink, it goes in that one. Ooh, this one's pink, it goes in that one. You can do it however you want, okay? But I want you to go through and collect some super duper cool rocks that you can bring back. And then when you have your super duper cool collection, you can take it home and maybe you can start sorting them in different ways. And then when we talk together later on in the week for our Zoom meeting, we're going to do a show and tell, and you're going to share one special rock. So you're going to share one special rock. So be really mindful about which rock you want to pick. And I want you to be able to tell us two things. I want you to be able to tell the color and the size. Is it big, medium, or small? Oh, and what colors are they? You know, is it black? Is it white? Is it green? Is it purple? Is it blue? Be able to tell what size and what color, and maybe even more, if it's sparkly or if it's striped or if it's spotted. And that's going to be your job because you're going to be able to share that at the Zoom meeting on Thursday and Friday this week, okay? So thanks for tuning in today. We know that rocks are super duper cool, so go on a walk with your family and go be a rock detective. Okay, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.